Welcome, my friends, to another edition of It's Vinylly Mine. Very excited today to look at this release for the hottest superhero movie to be released this year. And we're talking about the soundtrack to Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, that's right. We're looking at this release that they did recently. It's from Hollywood Records. And for those curious, this is 000-500-8755-4019. Yeah, Hollywood Records always has that long number to it. But yeah, we've got the special release here. It's got the color custom vinyl and all that good stuff. Very excited. Though this is not a score. This is all the needle drops in the movie. I know there wasn't a whole lot of score to the film. And I think they released the score tracks on digital only, unfortunately. I have not seen a physical vinyl release anyway of the original score. Would love that. But yeah, these are all the needle drop stuff on here. So enough of me rambling. Let's drop the needle and take a look at this release. And so here we are, the Deadpool Wolverine logo on the front. We've got our hype sticker here, that Deadpool and Wolverine inspired custom 2LP vinyl, colored vinyl. Very excited to see that. So we get Batblade. Is it forbidden for me to use a DC product to open a Marvel product? I'm not sure, but we're doing it anyway. So we've got Batblade here going on, opening up the Deadpool Wolverine soundtrack. And we'll get this plastic off here and take a look at the art a little bit closer, shall we? So we get this off of here. And yeah, very excited. And oh, interesting enough, we also have a... well, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just so excited. Sorry, folks. So anyway, so here we are with the Deadpool Wolverine art that's from the poster that we have here. I always loved this picture quite a bit, you know, not only because you've got Wolverine reflection in there, but of course the X for X-Men. All the meta references and that really summed up on this cover. Really great art that they picked for the cover. And then along the spine, check this out. This is going to be a very stand out really well with the yellow and red against the black. I think that's really good choices there, and so you'll be able to stand out. And on the back of it, hey, look, this time we've got Wolverine and Deadpool in opposite. So yeah, they complement each other, which is wonderful. But where's that track listing? Well, I'll tell you where the track listing is. The track listing here is actually on the plastic that I had pulled off. I didn't realize it. So that's where they put the track listing on here. They decided to opt for showing the art versus the track listing. So I think that's an interesting choice there. And if we open it up, yep, there you go. The front and back, how they look. Oh, yeah, that's just so cool. Very, very creative in their design. But what about inside the gatefold? Well, oh, there it is. These two going at it, having a tantrum and fighting one another. I love it that they did the full spread here for this. This was also featured on some of the posters and that, but really well done artwork. Looks fantastic here, quite a bit. And now let's get to that vinyl, shall we? We'll pull out our discs here. And oh, look at these sleeves. Check the sleeve out. We got some wonderful artwork there from the Deadpool Wolverine movie right there. Yeah, that's just when I think they're confronting the main villain on there. And then, there's our track listing. So they opted to put the track listings on the sleeve, which is still nice. At least we still get that there. And since it is needle drops, they have the titles, the artists, and the the record labels that those came out on. Though we do have one theme in here from Rob Simonson, who did the score for it. So that's great that we at least get one of them. And yeah, bye, and all of that. So all of those great, wonderful needle drops from the movie are in the soundtrack, and we've got them listed here. So that is great. And then we'll look at the other sleeve first before we look at the vinyl. Ooh, we got some liner notes in here from Ryan Reynolds. You got some liner notes along with some production stills, which that is awesome. I did not expect to see liner notes from Ryan Reynolds and his experience in bringing Deadpool and Wolverine to life. If you haven't seen social media and followed him there, yeah, he's been doing that quite a bit. And then another great shot. This was in the trailer, although it's interesting, this shot doesn't have the Secret Wars issue. I think maybe it was just off to the side here, but yeah, still some great pics of art for this release. Now, as far as the vinyl goes, let's look at this colored vinyl. Oh, woo! It is new. It is static clinged. There it comes. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is sharp. That is so sharp. And we got the track listings for the sides on the label in the middle there, but look at that red and black. That just so pops. That is gorgeous. Can't wait to listen to that and see how that pressing is. And then the other one for this release that I got, because there's a couple different variations. There's one that's just got the red Deadpool vinyl, and then there's this one that has one red Deadpool vinyl and the blue and yellow. Oh, and that is sharp and crisp as well. Again, our track listings listed on the inner label for the record itself at 33 1/3 RPM. So good to note that. And yeah, I can't wait to listen to this. Kind of a greatest hits type of album, but nonetheless, we'll listen to the quality of this pressing. And when we come back, I've got a couple of little tidbits about the soundtrack, and we'll let you know if this is worth picking up. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, looking for even more content? Then why not head on over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/specialmarkproductions, where we have 3 affordable tiers that will get you access to the conversation before the conversation of the spoiler room, get an exclusive VIP episode each month that you vote for the spoiler room, and you can also get early access to our videos and so much more. So head on over there, because the more we can do there, the more we can do here. And we are back, everyone, from listening to this wonderful pressing. It is a very high quality recording of these greatest hits. All of these tracks are from some of my greatest hits. So of course I enjoyed this whole release. Every one of these tracks was just so good in so many ways, and such variety, from a Jimmy Durante track to a Greatest Show, which, you know, giving a little nudge towards Wolverine there, to Hugh Jackman, Power of Love. Of course, Bye 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 for that wonderful opening that they do for the movie. And then, of course, you do have a great rendition of You're All I Need to Get By with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra with Aretha Franklin. It's great to have that track. Oh, sounded so good. And then the theme, of course, the LFG theme, is also just solid and very entertaining. This is a really crisp, clean, and a solid release. Even if you may have some of these songs, it's just great to have in this collection because of the artwork and other things that they've done with this soundtrack. Now, the Stray Kids song, Slash, was actually the original song, and it was released one day ahead of the soundtrack on July 23rd as a promotional single. So I thought that was interesting that they put it out ahead of time, and it was an original song featured on here. There is the songs Hell's Bells by AC/DC, and This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan, If This Is It by Huey Lewis and the News, and Bring 'Em Out by T.I. Those were in the film, but they didn't put them on the soundtrack, I suspect due to either licensing agreement or room on the records, but I more than likely, because of money, I highly suspect it was probably because of licensing. So we don't have those, but we have those on other albums and such. And this one, yeah, this is just a great collection of the needle drops that they put in the film that take you back to those moments in the movie, that'll bring up some great visuals. And I was impressed by this release as far as the artwork and the care that they put into to make it feel original and feel sharp and worth purchasing for my collection. So there you have it, folks. It's the Deadpool and Wolverine soundtrack. It's vinylly mine. I'm very excited. If you do have this, let me know what you think of this release, and I'll catch you on the flip side.